Alisha Curtin's from Discount Gun Mart right here, and she's coming up next. But first, a lot of the companies are so frustrated with their website. It looks old, it's out of date, and it's not getting any customers. Well, guess what? Sage Tree figured it out. And since 2005, Sage Tree has been helping companies with websites that look great, work great, and get leads. Stop being frustrated by your website and get one that you're proud to share. Contact Sage Tree today to get a website that makes the phones ring. Getting started is super easy. Call 866-728-9100. That's 866-728-9100. And get your website fixed today.
So we're talking to Alisha, firearms instructor from Discount Gun Mart. And you're also involved with A Girl and a Gun?
Correct. Yes, there's a team of 4 of us that run the San Diego chapter. There's chapters all across the United States, and the one locally here in San Diego is run by a team of 4 of us.
Oh, no, I didn't know that. Is Judy on the team?
Judy has taken a step back. She's still involved, but she's not running it.
Who are the 4 ladies? There's you,
Dakota, myself, Karen, and Sue.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Now, what does it mean to run it? Like, what do you guys do?
We just simply just oversee. We start the meetings. It's essentially A Girl and a Gun, for those who don't know, is a shooting social club for women. And we just start each of the meetings with a general safety brief. Talk about the course of the fire, whatever it may be that's applicable to that meeting. There's a different topic every month. And we take turns, we rotate, we instruct, we teach, and then we watch them on the line. We RSO, just kind of feeling as needed to make sure everybody's safe, having a great time, and learning all that they need to know.
Nice. So it's an opportunity for them to meet each other
Absolutely.
And talk and learn how to. I know you guys had like a gun cleaning session.
Correct. We'll do little workshops.
To teach people how to get their CCWs and that sort of thing.
Absolutely.
It's a very cool group.
Yep, absolutely.
That's awesome that you're involved. Why is it important for you to be involved?
Like what we talked before, I just have a passion for teaching. I just have a heart for helping people in teaching, and I really enjoy it. And I enjoy seeing people learn and seeing their face light up, and just to teach them something new, especially something as important as firearms. Not only is it critical and crucial for safety, but for self-defense and just empowerment and knowledge.
For like 20 years, they've been saying, I keep hearing that, women that's the fastest growing segment of the shooting, blah, 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 blah.
It is.
This year really feels like it. Last 2-3 years really, really feels like it. I mean, it seems like, when we have our shooting socials, when I go to A Girl and a Gun meeting, when I see you guys meeting, they're full of women.
Correct.
They've been saying it for years. I was skeptical, but I think the last 2-3 years, it's true. It's really, really true.
Well,
what do you think it is?
Yeah, exactly. What do you think it is? Because you think it's just because you guys just keep pounding on it, and you're in the media, you're talking to radio shows. You think, and then word of mouth is getting out, or they're getting more and more scared of walking the streets?
I think it's a little bit of everything, and when women, especially through the word of mouth, when women learn that there's an opportunity that they have to come and to learn, that they don't have to feel intimidated. It's okay to be new. It's okay to not know, and it's okay to think that that you might have silly questions. Those things are okay, and we're a safe place for them to come and to learn. We don't expect them to know anything, and so that's what we are there for. Because how are you going to know until someone shows you? And so we are here to teach them and to show them and just to kind of get them into the world and immersed and to know what they need to know.
And I think they want to be trained by another woman.
Correct.
And
that is for a lot of them. It is.
Yeah. They feel safer. They feel more comfortable. They figure you understand why they're doing what they're doing more so than a guy would.
And not only that, that's very true. And not only that, but coming from a woman, all the training experience that I have, I've trained from all men. I've actually had no instructors that were female that I've learned from. And I will tell you that when it comes to training with men are wonderful. I have no bias either way. But the body mechanics for a woman are a little different for a man. Your center of balance and gravity are a little bit different. When you talk about stance, I've had a lot of men that just simply tell you to lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. It doesn't always work that way for a woman. And so having someone that understands that can kind of teach the nuances of what you need for stance and to be successful and comfortable, it can make a difference. And so that's something that I'm able to give.
What do you think the differences are with teaching a man versus teaching a woman?
Women listen a little better.
That's a fact.
That's a bona fide fact.
The men come in. I find that they come in with pretty much.
I know everything. I can teach
Just
you everything.
give me that gun and let me shoot it.
Let me shoot it. That's
And
it.
the women are a little bit more intimidated, and through that apprehensive demeanor that they have, they listen because they're a little bit more unsure of what they're doing. So they take it all in and they listen very well, and they want to make sure that they're doing it right. And so they take all that information in and they follow it step by step. A lot of men tend to look at the big picture and just hear the general broad topic of what was talked about and think that they're applying it.
Right. Well, and let's face it, that's why women make better employees. Because they learn the task you're asking them to do. The guy might eventually get there, but he's kind of a bull in a china closet when he walks through the front door.
Especially when he needs directions.
Yeah, we don't do directions. No.
The other big difference I've noticed, somebody told me he was a soccer coach, and he coached adults soccer, men's teams and women's teams. And he told me, he said, if I go in like at halftime and I say, look, you guys need to play better defense, all the women go, oh, he's only talking about me. He's not talking about anybody else, And if you say it to men, all the men go, well, he's not talking about me. I'm playing defense. It's everybody else. And that, the way that I've noticed that translates to when I'm working with men or women, when I'm teaching first-time shooters, because I'm only good enough to teach first-time shooters. I'm not, I teach a ton of first-time shooters. And I've noticed that with a woman, if I say, oh, that's awesome, you did a really good job, like no matter what, no matter where they hit on the target, that's awesome, you did a really good job, they get excited and they do better. Right. With men, if I say, hey, that's awesome, you do a good job, they get sloppy. They go, well, I got this, no problem. They get sloppy and they never hit the target again. Conversely, if I tell the guy, if he's not doing a good, I'm like, come on, man, what do you
don't
need
limp-wrist it?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Oh, did you hear that?
Like, hey, why don't you pull that gun out of your purse? Then they get better. If you do that with a woman, if you're just like, oh, come on, concentrate more, whatever, they check out.
They shut down.
They're done. No, that's a huge blanket statement. Doesn't apply to everybody.
But isn't that what teaching is? Isn't that really what learning
to teach your audience?
Yeah, learn who's in the crowd.
Right.
Who are you talking to? Some people you can do that to. Some people you can't. You might make one cry and the other one not, And I personally think you have to be a teacher to be able to be successful at what you do. Like the guy we just had on. Mm-hmm. Could you not listen to him all day long teaching you about guns?
Oh, absolutely.
He had a great presentation. He had a great delivery. And he made you want to go out and shoot. I mean, he had that kind of enthusiasm. And I can see where you have more people than you probably know what to do with that would like to sit and shoot. Because I'm sure you get, how many referrals?
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
And that's
a lot.
That's a feather in your cap. If you never got referrals, then it's like, what am I doing wrong? Because referrals are everything. Because people need to be comfortable. I really think that's where they're female, because you teach males as well, right?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, so it's not just females.
No, I don't. I teach. I have competitive shooters that come to me that work with me just to kind of hone in their skills. I have new shooters, men, women, kids, seniors. I have across the board. I don't service
just pistol or everything.
Oh no, I do all platforms. So rifle, shotgun, pistol.
That's awesome. How fun is that?
You ought to take her out. You ought to take her out, see if you can shoot her. Outdo her. Come on, brother.
I don't want to do that's. I'll get right on that, Dave.
You notice I
get
didn't
right on
say
that. Yeah, I know.
No.
Depends on, I don't know.
Look at that. Look. Yeah. Isn't that a cute shade of red? Isn't that wonderful? I had to do that.
Maybe sporting class.
Hey, I'm going to save you.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.